Hey folks, good Friday afternoon and welcome to our Friday market wrap up here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz, and look at the carnage, folks. Look at the absolute market implosion this week, and let's just go to the summary slide first. $16,000 in our treads here. Take a look at this. This is, what's today? March 10th. March 10th, we're up about $18,000, ladies and gentlemen, in what, 8 trading days? 7 or 8 trading days, 18 grand. This is just in our weekly options model portfolio. As this is, look at March, folks. Look at how volatile March has been. A little bit of a pop and then a drop. 18 grand. You want to learn how to do this? This ain't hard, folks. This is not rocket surgery. All you need to do is head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT. That stands for full throttle, because next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to open the doors, folks. I don't do sales webinars, folks. I open up the doors and you come see what I'm currently doing with current members, right? No 52 PowerPoint slides and buy this and then I'll show you what's behind the door. You get to come into our live trading squadron in our live trade briefs and see what we're doing, folks. Men lie, trades don't. There you go. Look at this. Look at this bear put spread that expires today. Up $11,000 since we put this thing on. The bear call spread's looking fantastic, about 2 grand. This is a tredge. This is a put vertical out to June. That's the printing money. Absolutely having a blast as the market is imploding. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT. Because you ready for this? We haven't even started to implode yet. I think the October lows down here, 3,600, are definitely doable. Actually, let me just bring up the S&P 500 here real quick. Take a look at, let's look at like 6 months. Yeah, right about down here, folks, 35.20. Look at this. There's a lot of airspeed to the downside here. 3,800, S&P 3,800 is definitely doable. We get some inflation numbers next week, and they're probably, a little birdie told me, not going to be good. They're going to be hot, and the market's going to know that Jerome Powell, who was in D.C. when I was in D.C. This week, he was testifying. I was testifying. He's not going to stop. He said he's going to do his job. He said, I think we're going to be higher than, interest rates are going to be higher than even what we kind of thought they were a little while ago. Wow. So that obviously explains this, folks, and we are going lower. But yeah, what was I doing in D.C.? Wow, as Jerome Powell was cratering the market and we were making money, I was up there for the Psychedelic Medicine Coalition. That's Dr. Matthew Johnson from the Johns Hopkins University. That's Melissa, who runs the Psychedelic Medicine Coalition. That's Jesse Gould from Heroic Heart. That's Rick Doblin from MAPS. And up on the screen, he wasn't in person, but our buddy Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss was part of our panel as well. Dealing with lawmakers, folks, briefing them on the right of, especially, well, everybody should be able to heal, but obviously especially veterans. There's Jesse and I with Rick. We literally walked the halls of Congress, ladies and gentlemen. It was an absolute blast to be up there in D.C. Never thought I'd be in D.C. Doing any of this stuff. There's Daniel Carcillo, my brother, 2-time Stanley Cup champ. We just had an absolute blast. And it's pretty shocking briefing lawmakers, ladies and gentlemen, who just, first of all, 40, anywhere from 22 to 44 veterans per day kill themselves. They're blown away. I'm like, you're a so-called leader and you don't know these numbers? Are you kidding me? So psychedelic-assisted therapy is coming. There is no stopping it. Bumped into the Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy, gave him a brief on what we're doing, and he was blown away as well. But I am humbled and I am honored to be part of this fight. And it was so cool, folks. There's Morgan Luttrell, my brother Marcus's brother. It was so cool walking around Capitol Hill looking at my cell phone as the market imploded and knowing this was going on in the background. Isn't that cool? Is your 401k under Joe Biden about to turn into a 101k? Folks, I can teach you. You can do this, man. This is not hard. If you know nothing about the stock market, if you don't know anything about the options, I'm going to teach you. This is training. The Full Throttle program is all about training, folks. We have literally, little old ladies in tennis shoes that trade options. We have attorneys, doctors, small business owners, airline pilots, active duty folks. We have a whole smattering of people. As a matter of fact, in our lifetime group, we have 212 folks. The best hedge fund I've ever seen in over 3 decades of doing this. Why? Because everybody in here is trading whose money? Their own money. They ain't trading the firm's money, folks. They are trading their own, so their give-a-shit meter is a lot higher. We have 52 folks over here in what I call the Hunters. So this is the Hunters group, and then this is the Max Afterburner. We have 2 threads over here. This is where we put our intel and commentary over in this, and then this is trades only, man, opening and closing trades. And obviously, GroupMe is an app, so we have this on our phone as well. So if you want to learn anything about what we do here at Top Gun Options, free briefs next week. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT. And yeah, you can figure out how you can fly in a real fighter aircraft. I'm telling you, we're the only financial training firm on the face of the planet that has their own fighter jet, which if you're physically capable, you might potentially be able to fly in our jet. Okay, so go.topgunoptions.com/FT. I'm getting ready to close these trades for some nice profits, and I'm going to show you how you can make money as the world burns, whether it's Ukraine or China or Israel, Iran. The world is becoming a much more dangerous place, folks, as the days go by. We have war in Europe, potential war in the Middle East, and potential war in Asia. Man, there's a lot of potential bad going on with raging inflation, interest rates going up, a housing market that's cooling. You fill in the blank. There's a lot of potential bad out there, which means a lot more potential downside to come. I don't like markets imploding like this because if you don't know what you're doing, you're getting your ass handed to you. That's whiz talking. Now let me talk like Gordon Gekko from Wall Street. Good. Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed works. So, folks, I'm going to print money as this market implodes, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get your ass handed to you. At Top Gun Options, we say that trading is a form of combat. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to get the rear end handed to them. Which one of those do you want to be? Go.topgunoptions.com/FT, and I will see you in our live trade briefs next week. Make sure you register, even if you can't attend the live trade briefs or you're not going to get access to the replays, okay? Final time, go.topgunoptions.com/FT. That stands for Full Throttle. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Fights on. Namaste and basi basi.